the 411, the 411. Sipping lemonade, throwing light shade.
Okay, cause I'm real righteous like the shit that I wrote. I'm with a shooter and that thing in this cold. Can't let them go if I just give them some blow.
Easy.
Hey, Queen A. One time for the South Side. Shout out to my label, break them off, bitch.
This is Kayla Got the 411. I'm back for another What's Good episode. Today I have the beautiful Asianae. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I can't complain. I cannot complain.
So I also like to ask everybody what's good with you, because this segment is what's good. So how are you doing? Because you know COVID been going around. So have you been good and have your family been good?
Yes, fortunately, I have not had any of my family members like extremely in trouble or any type of like problem with the COVID.
Right.
You know, because it's been a year now. So my family, my team, we good by the grace of God.
So how did you get through 2020 not being able to perform and do live shows? Because you're here in Atlanta too, right?
Right.
Well, Atlanta ain't never really closed down. I like to tell people
Come to Atlanta if you don't want to be in the pandemic. That's all I'm gonna say.
We've been open, but a few of them closed. So how were you getting through last year, not being able to really navigate the way you could?
Well, really, it really wasn't a problem for us because at the beginning of the year, the clubs opened in Atlanta in May. So since May, I've been getting books by the grace of God. So I've been getting booked since May, at different spots in Atlanta. So it's been good because I was able to go to different clubs that I've never been to, like the clubs that I'm going to now and last year, I never performed there. So that was good. But the only downfall of it is the things that I'm doing in Atlanta, I could capitalize in different states, but
right.
The world is closed. So
Texas is open now, Mississippi. So
period. Florida's open now. So we slowly but surely getting back on track. So
yes. So you've been popping with this jump challenge. I know a previous rapper that I had on the show, Judy Drama, I know she submitted it. I believe she won actually. So that song has been taken off. So what made you come up with the jump challenge, having other women submit their submission? Because you know how women is sometimes, they be kind of iffy. But you had a whole bunch of talented female rappers submit their submission. So how did you come up with that challenge?
So initially, I wasn't the one that came up with the challenge. Someone from my team came up with the challenge, but I thought it was dope because, like, I'm always willing to work with female. I'm always trying to put a female on. I'm always just trying to see a woman win. So that like my team knows that. So like they came up with the idea, let's do the jump challenge, and then from there we just marketed and took it up. So yes, the jump challenge was a success. Shout out to all the ladies that did it. Period.
I see all those videos and I was like, how is she gonna pick? Because everybody
it was so many comments to look through, because I also wanted the final, whoever was going to be on the final, I wanted my fans and my supporters to be able to help select too. So it was a lot of comment reading, a lot of DM reading. But I narrowed it down to 3 girls. I couldn't even pick one, so I narrowed it down to 3. And they're all going to be on the song called Hating Ass that drops on my tape this
April. You picked 3 of them, not just one.
Yeah, so I'm going to put 3 of them on one song. Yep.
And who can you tell me who all won, or you just going to wait?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Judy Drama, with Fabby, and Taylor Made.
Wow, that's okay. That's dope that you was able to pick 3, and you call your fans the Mermaid gang. I like that. It's real different. So how did you come up with Mermaid? Because when I think of Mermaid, I think of somebody that's real sexy, confident, just a beautiful woman. So that was the whole thing, the reason why you chose that?
Yeah, that's why. And then along with free spirited and like the water, and when you jump in that pussy is water. So that's one. And then just being free spirited and being open and just like really just changing my head, like the colors for me, and just being myself and a confident woman, and I feel like the Mermaid gang and who I really stand for is a woman. I am a woman first. So the Mermaid gang is just a gang of women who, do them, confident women. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful stars align for them. The sky's the limit. But if you're a dude, you could be a part of the Mermaid gang too. You know what I'm saying? We include anybody.
And we're gonna go ahead and play the single Jump. This is featuring Erica Banks. Shout out to Erica. Erica Banks doing great things out here.
Shout out to Erica Banks.
Jump in this pussy like.
Speaking of women collaborating, how did your collab come with Erica Banks? Because she did this before the whole Busted Challenge came out, right? So how did that come together?
We were in the Magic City this past summer together. She was like, you know, working on what she doing, and I was celebrating being signed to Break 'Em Off Music Group. Period.
Yes, congratulations.
Period. The best independent label out here. Don't play. And that's just that on that. But
they do a whole party too, like a big old mansion party, right?
Yeah, they did it big. They did it big for me. So we did a party at Magic, and she was there. I think she was actually working her single, The Busted, and or some single, but I believe it was The Busted. And her label, my label, got into communication. They was at the studio. I was playing her songs, like, you know, what song do you think is your vibe? Because I didn't know that much about her as an artist. So I was, you know, I wanted her to jump on something that I thought would work for her too, you know. So I was playing it for her. I played Jump. She was like, this the one. So she got on it, and then it was up from there. We also did another song too, and then we went to the strip club.
Yes. Shout out to Erica Banks, because I know
shout out to Erica Banks. Shout out
she's
to
been working with females before her whole Busted Challenge even took off. So she's been collaborating with other female rappers. I think that's really, it's always dope when females come together. Everybody don't have that mindset, but when you come together, like, you more powerful. That's how I feel. Like, you know, a bunch of baddies come together, like, that's just a powerful moment. But everybody don't think like that. But how did you even get your start in rapping?
So I've always been musically inclined. I've always been extremely passionate about music. But about a year, maybe 8 months, almost 2 years ago, I was just doing, like, being optimistic. I was going through something, and I, like, normally if I go through something, I used to just write. That was my whole thing, writing in, like, our Bible books, right? You know, just like a diary type thing. Right. So my brother was working on beats at the moment, and he just sent me some, was like, just try to, like, rap over it. So I did the voice memo thing, the writing in the notes a few times, and then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the studio and see how this shit really sound for real. Yeah. So just continuously going to the studio, I mean, it just became a way of life for me. So.
So what's your whole creative process? Do you prefer actually writing your lyrics down, or do you actually just go into the studio and freestyle?
No, everything is written, for sure.
Yeah,
like everything is written.
Now, how do you feel about female rappers who sometimes get help on their lyrics? Do you not care about that, or you figure that's their lane? Or do you feel like female rappers should actually push their pen more?
I mean, to be honest, I feel like whatever works best for you, because at the end of the day, when you're making a song, it's like it's different components into making a song. Like, you know what I'm saying? So even if someone else was to write it, can't nobody deliver it like you. Can't nobody get a message like how you gonna get a message. And really, that's just the biggest thing of being an artist, is being able to reach people and give a message. So if you can't fully come up with a concept with your head, come up with a concept in your head, and someone else can help you, I mean, because that person can't go out and make the same song you make and make the same impact. So it just depends on your writing process and the type of artist you are.
I like the way you put it like that. Yeah, it does make sense, because there's a lot of people that they do better with writing for artists, but they don't know how to actually go into the studio to actually do it themselves. So I like the way that you put it. You put it in a real, like, mature way. So with your success, how have your friends and family been supporting you?
Everybody's fully supportive. Everybody.
Okay.
I have the best people on my team beside me, behind me, however you say it. Everybody supports.
You have a great team too. I know Tommy, he reached out to me, very prompt, very professional, got you on here also. So how did you come about getting your record deal? Like, how have they been with you? Because seems like independent labels are the way to go. I know with 1501, they've been doing a great thing with Erica Banks, and look what they did with Megan Thee Stallion. So do you feel like that was a better route with you?
Like I said, for everybody it's different, but for me, for sure, I feel it. I honestly, like, in my heart and in my mind, I know this shit is destined. I know that we met each other for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think there's no other way that I should have went.
Yeah.
You know, beyond what they do for my career and how much they push and believe me, like, you know what I'm saying, this is where I'm supposed to be at. So shout out to my label, Break Them Off. And for everybody that don't know, they've been around for forever. One of the, you know what I'm saying, one of them ones started with Bone Crusher and a few other artists like 20 years ago. So they've been doing it, but they just resurfacing, and you know, it's lit.
I like
So shout out to my label.
You feel confident, like the way you spoke on your label. I can just tell that you made the great choice and that you guys are going to do amazing things. Because Jump is already pushing over 500,000 views and plays already. So
they don't play.
Have you been utilizing like TikTok? Because it seems like those challenges do real good in TikTok. Have you been utilizing all those social media apps?
Yes, but my TikTok just got banned like 2 weeks ago, so I have not created a new one, but I am going to this week. I don't even know. I think it's because of the type of postings that I make, but I'm never naked on anything, and it really be beyond me because it's like people really be naked on social media, and I don't. I mean, yes, I am extra, but that's just me. But I just feel like if I'm twerking a little ass, I mean, what's the problem? But I think that's why they deleted me, because I was doing a lot of the sexy challenges, and it was getting a lot of views on that TikTok, and they kept like taking
it. They only do that to creators. They don't do that to nobody else.
Thank you, because you a little
person to say that.
Somebody get a Pornhub video on there and it get some views. Y'all, I do a silhouette challenge and it get like, you know, I think it had like maybe like, it didn't even have that many, it probably had like 30,000 views, and they banned it. Like first they deleted it. Like they said something like it goes against their guidelines. And then that was like the fourth video that did that. And I tried to log on maybe like a few days ago. Again, it say permanently banned. So I don't know.
Well, you know, it's hopefully you'll start all over and do it again, but yeah,
they're gonna be mad because they gonna keep coming with the TikToks. So every time you delete me, I'm gonna make another email, and then I'm gonna just go and create another account. So
so are you working on a full project soon?
I'm working on a full project right now. Chosen One is dropping this spring.
Oh yes. So
first
can you give me some beats on it, like maybe some features or what the whole vibe is going to be about?
Yes, so I can say think of how I can say without spilling the beans. Let me think. Okay, so I can say we are gonna have some features on there. I can say that it's really a body of work to kind of like sum up what we've been working on the past year, because this is my first time dropping the tape. So this is like really a correlation of what we've been working on. It's gonna be some melodic stuff because I've never dropped anything melodic. So it's gonna be some melodic things on there. It's gonna be some club music. It's gonna be some wake up, turn up, and some get some money music. And that's pretty much it. Like, it's a vibe. I cannot wait for the world to hear it. And it means exactly what it said, the chosen one. So I'm letting the world know I'm the chosen one and I'm here.
Yes. I like your whole vibe. I like when women talk confident. I mean, I just feel like you should talk highly of yourself. In order for other people to think that you are the shit, you need to feel like you're the shit. So I like the way that you even speak about yourself. You know, some people be like, But I like how you speak highly of yourself.
I know you gotta pop it, because at the end of the day, if you don't believe it, who else is? And that goes for anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I like to ask this question to artists: is there any advice that anybody in your life that gave you as far for your career that's gonna always stick with you? Something you'll never forget.
I've been given some, like, only thing I can think about, I'm thinking about, like, should I say something about Tommy or the person that owns the label, because they really be saying like the most things that stick in my brain. So I don't know which one I want to use, but both of them really, like, I could just say they just keep me headstrong about not losing myself and really just, being the best at what I do. So that's something that I think about every day when I wake up in the morning, like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm supposed to do. This is what I'm supposed to do, because at the end of the day, it's a greater vision. It's a greater purpose to what I'm doing it for. So I can say that's probably the biggest thing.
Have you faced any like challenges, coming into the music industry as a female rapper who is beautiful?
Well, I wouldn't say challenges. I mean, the biggest thing for me, and it's not even big, really just like, if people don't know how you coming, they can't see. Like, a lot of people aren't really blessed to see beyond who they are or beyond what's going on at the moment. So I can say at the beginning of my career, and like, now, so people started to be like, oh, okay, she was serious. But at first, a lot of people didn't think that this was a thing. They never seen my potential with it. So
that's how people always be. It's like,
that's how that was the biggest thing. Because especially when you want to work with somebody, and it's like their mindset isn't really just work, it's more so, what can I, what I'm saying, what can she do for me? It's like, like as far as males, because this is a male dominated industry, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be the biggest thing. Just like people you want to work with, they don't really take your craft serious, or just run into people who don't see the vision. That's it. But and that's not even challenges, because really that just is what it is. Like,
I like that you said it, because I'm going through that similar too. It's always like, as soon as you reach a peak, it's like all of a sudden you got those distant cousins. Like, I always knew you was going. Like, what?
Telling you, they come out the woodwork.
Well, Asianae, do you have any up and coming shows? So your episode will be out next week. Since this is Women's History Month, I'm doing all women this month. Yes. So, do you have any up and coming shows coming up? Because I'm here in Atlanta. I'll do my best to drop by and support you.
Yes. Come Friday. I'm at Ghost Bar. It's on Edgewood.
Okay, that's on Edgewood. Okay.
Yeah. Come on Friday. Just talk to Tommy. He'll give you the details. Come, pop out. I'm always looking for ladies to turn up. You drink tequila?
I can, girl, but I need my limits.
Well, we gonna limit you, but we gonna turn it up the gang way though.
It was nice meeting you, Asianae, and I love the jump challenge.
Thank you.
And shout out to Judy Drama. She was on my episode. Very talented girl, and I always show females a little favoritism over here. Ain't nothing to the guys, but it's like I'm always like rooting for females. I want the guys to win, but women, we have it harder.
Women first.
Two times as harder. So I wish you all the best with your career, and we will talk soon, okay?
Thank you for having me. You be safe.
You too.
Thank you.
Hey y'all, just want to say thank you so much for watching the show. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course hit that subscription button. I am grateful for every view, whether you like me or you don't. And don't forget, I got a podcast too. There are exclusive episodes on that podcast, so don't forget to go check that out as well. They're on Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Pandora. Baby, I'm everywhere, okay? And follow me on social media. I'm Kayla Got the 411 on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Tumblr. Baby, like I said, I'm everywhere. Thank you again for watching the show, and I'll see you on the next episode of Kayla Got the 411.